Я вас всех приветствую, друзья, вы на канале Куста, и это продолжение прохождения Fallout 4, в общем. В предыдущей серии мы проходили задание за братство стали, в общем, зачистки, так сказать. В принципе, ничего больше не сделали. В серии я тут попытался построить поселение, и, короче, вот забор. Как-то так странно, честно говоря. Ну, блин, ладно, мне слишком лень просто этим заниматься. Поэтому, наверное, давайте продолжим по заданиям. Я думаю, в этот раз мы пойдем, в общем, по главному заданию про братство стали, в общем. Поговорим с паладином Дантом, наконец-то. Будем делать в другом месте поселения, потому что мне что-то Сенчури не особо нравится. С забором все вносить, это слишком сложно все, в общем. Я слишком ленивый для этого, поэтому... Да, прокачались мы до 14 уровня. Как вы помните, начинали мы серию прошлую, были, по-моему, на 11 уровне. Поэтому сейчас можно будет даже что-нибудь, какие-нибудь перки открыть, но чуть позже, я думаю. Надо разобраться, как сейчас с экзокостюмами этими там управляться. Ну, я думаю, в будущем мы разберемся. Так, хорошо. Вот полицейский участок. Как обычно все было. В начале игры что-то постоянно мне какая-то проблема. Вот они вот, глянь, забор хороший построили. Но у них тут что-то участок оградить. Все маленький просто. Ладно, в общем. Поговорим с паладином, сейчас он дадут нам какие-то квесты, попадем на их вот, дирижабль. О.
Paladin dance.
Are you ready to head up to the ship?
Да, давайте поднимемся.
Of course I am. I've never seen anything so impressive.
Takes your breath away, doesn't it? We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
Gonna be a quick war with that thing on our side.
You two can't be that naive. That thing, it's just gonna escalate
Мне
everything.
понравилось.
You can't honestly believe it will stem the bloodshed.
That's the plan. If history's proven anything, it's that an overwhelming show of force has a chance of halting a conflict before it begins. That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Винтокрыл, хорошо. На крыше. О, я тут, кстати, не все залутаю сейчас. Я легко. Хорошо. А тебя не спрашивали, шпара, ты всего лишь хруст носишь. Да, кстати, запаслись мы патронами в прошлой серии, в конце уже для Мэн-Сити продали там барахло. Артурио у нас теперь зажиточный господин.
I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any
Сука, посмел стрелять, а? Где эти додики? Какой-то туман непонятный.
never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air.
Опять со звуком
We're
беда
gonna need that
какая-то.
edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive.
Где вы, мать вашу, стреляете там, а?
I wish everyone down there believed in our cause. But they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory.
А он еще
We're
один.
on final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions.
О, вот это роботы живут. Корабль, а он их не этот главный. А вот и дирижабль. Бостонский аэропорт. Кстати, тут по-любому что-то интересное. Надо сюда будет посетить это место.
There she is. It's been far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Some planes must have gotten away before the bombs hit. Where do you think they ended up?
Здорово, Додик.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Пилот.
Permission granted, and welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request to place the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam. So, you're the one Paladin Dance has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Looks can be deceiving.
Which is precisely why I personally insist on scrutinizing every recruit who boards this vessel. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Конечно, ясно, сэр.
Absolutely.
Good.
Сэр,
That's
есть,
all
сэр,
for
так
now,
точно, сэр.
soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
Where can I get power armor?
Only knights are allowed to wear Brotherhood power armor. And you're no knight. Not
Ага.
yet. Until Elder Maxon grants you that
Так, наша
title,
задача
you'll have
стать
to make do with
рыцарем,
what you've
чтобы
got.
мне дали силовую
Anything
броню,
else?
раз устали.
What are my orders?
Your orders are to proceed to Elder Maxon's address, after which he wishes to speak with you. Anything else?
Ладно,
I don't have any questions.
интересно.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
Вольно. Окей.
Welcome aboard. Elder Maxon is holding his address inside the command deck. Welcome aboard. Elder Maxon is holding his address inside.
Так, я понял. А что у вас тут вообще есть? Это ж не считается воровством, правильно? Да что ж не так-то? Чистим тут все, как полагается. Все, да. Ладно, пойдем послушаем речь этого
Brothers and sisters,
гражданина.
the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressive,
Очень интересно, для чего ему
question.
этот круглый
Now
шаг?
that the ship is in position,
А, это
it is
типа
time to
компьютер у
reveal
него
our
такой.
purpose. And
Это ученый,
beneath the
походу,
Commonwealth,
какой-то.
there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign
же
will be
Валентайн?
costly,
Валентайн нормальный
and
сидит.
many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
In my experience, hotshots and big mouths end up with closed
Sir.
casket funerals.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
I can see that. They're playing with fire and we need to save them.
Exactly. I just hope we're here in time. I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to
Пайперу
be
это не
repeated.
понравилось.
Don't worry. I'm convinced.
Paladin Dance's reports were quite clear regarding your feelings toward the Brotherhood. And he concludes that you'd be an asset to us. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
Так, я
My
понял.
father and his father.
I'm
were
sure
part
we're
of
not
the
going
Brotherhood.
anywhere until the Institute's
Thought
been
never
destroyed.
crossed.
Пайпер там что-то, короче, возмущается. Видать, не нравится и мои решения. Она в жопу вообще.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight.
Я в братстве Стали состоял еще в прошлой части, с прошлой части, так что...
We've got a lot of
Paladin
work ahead
dance.
of us, brother.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
I was very impressed with him. He seems to know what's best for everyone.
Exactly. Without his determination, we'd be lost. I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
I won't let you down, Dance. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Все, пока, Пайпер.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
Сначала Хилоди. О, я могу в бостонском аэропорте окопаться. Не обижайся только.
If you fry up a hunk of cram with a little Nuka-Cola, it almost tastes like food.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
I think you're confusing me with someone else.
Perhaps I need to rummage through the supply bins for a new pair of glasses. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so you were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
Попить надо было.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Как я понял, для этого чувака, в общем, книжечки всякие приносить.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
No. Never have.
Very well. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
If my life's in danger, I'll do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer, and the most common. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
Так, ну этот мне будет медицинскую помощь
Doesn't
оказывать.
it feel good to be a part of something as important as the Brotherhood?
There. Try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. If you can't fix
А вот моя силовая броня.
You're the one who decided
А
to
это не
take your
моя
way
силовая
through
броня.
If it looks dead,
Вот моя силовая броня. Нет, это тоже не моя.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Huh, not what I was expecting.
Sounds like you're disappointed.
Not disappointed, just surprised. You don't look like one of the usual wastelanders we pick up. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Sounds like you have a pretty full plate.
Plate. Hell, I have a whole table's worth of duties around here. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
Actually, you seem to be getting around really well.
I suppose it's better than the alternative. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Так, только я не понял последнего, с ним можно... С ним можно торговать или ремонтировать броню, да? Где моя Т-60? Вот это она, да? Отлично.
Feels like you can take on the world in there, doesn't it?
Lancer Captain Kells is one of the finest officers I've ever had the pleasure of serving
Even though they locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable type. When I tell most of the new recruits that they have to buy their own equipment, they give me the stink eye. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
I could use some extra caps.
You need them, and I want you to spend them here. It's a match made in heaven. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, a gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
Так, ну давай посмотрим, что тут есть.
What can I get for you today? Let me see what you have. Be my guest.
Миниган. А что, легендарочек у тебя нету? А вот у него можно на Т-60 купить. Но он довольно-таки такой зажиточный. Так. Ну ладно, мы не будем медикаменты пока продавать. Давай вот так вот. Так, окей.
If Elder Maxon ordered me to follow him to the gates of hell, I'd be the first one to kick them off.
Carry food with you, or you'll end up eating some pretty questionable
А
things
ты
to
чё?
stay alive.
Начальник кухни. Понятно. Так, ну походу пойдем по заданиям. Что они мне там надавали?
Unless you like getting radiation sickness, I'd stay away from ferals.
А, тут еще задания какие-то есть.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Pridman's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Да?
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Ясно. Считай, все сделано.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Окей, понял. Теперь мне надо на вертик, короче. А это такой типа местный выход. Так, погоди, что-то есть вкусненького для меня. Там эти мутанты тасуются, понял. Окей, босс, я понял. Садиться в винтокрыл и лететь убивать этих супермутантов. Так. А, это же база. Я понял. Блин, где мне патроны для этой пушки достать-то, а? самом тут деле, может, неинтересно уже. Кстати, тут можно неплохую такую базу построить. Чем вы тут занимаетесь? Я вас понял. Занимайтесь фигней, пока я настоящий мужчина будет выполнять нормальную работу. Блин, сесть в боевой... А, я понял, мне винтокрылья зачистить надо будет. Понял, я извиняюсь. Сейчас мы будем зачищать просто на винтокрыльях. Окей, let's go. Да куда вы стреляете, мать вашу? Так, нам туда. Нам как раз таки туда летим, куда нам надо. Так, тут где-то супермутанты должны быть, и орки. Да, поваря их него там будет. Что-то он такой здоровый. Все типа? А что ты меня сейчас высадишь? Она меня сейчас высадит. А вот теперь пойдемте дальше. Пособираем, что у нас тут. Так. Где наша? Увеличивает урон на 25%. Отлично. Продадим. 38 патроны. Дрын.
Watch your step. There's quite a bit of debris here.
А, тут ловушки еще могут быть, да? Ау. Здоровяк.
There must be something significant in this area to merit these fortifications.
Форт. Стронг. Оу.
Quite a bit of trash to pick through here. Searching through it could prove beneficial.
Весело тут у вас. Позвоночник.
What's that? Here's playing tricks on me again.
Так, ну найти пушку какую-то мощную, 38 патронов было бы неплохо, так сказать. Ветеркова. Так, все, на этой пушке патроны заканчиваются. О, одни 38 патроны. Отлично. Сорок восьмая, это отлично. О. Вас будет труднее обнаружить в режиме скрытого передвижения. А тут ничего такого. О, это читалочки. Идем дальше, посмотрим. Что он там говорит?
Judging from the amount of dust present, it's safe to assume we're the first people to investigate this location in quite a while.
Так, отсюда мы пришли. Меня интересуют патрончики. На лифт прыгать. Ладно, прыгаем в лифт, в общем. Тут мы вроде бы все посмотрели. Точно же все поставили. Да, мне кажется, мы тут все глянули. Патроны мы тут забирали. Там мы тоже были. Все, идем в лифт. Догонишь. И вуаля. Не, где он? О, вот он. Паладин Дант. Дант. Что там взять надо было? А, лампа, хуёнка.
Quite a bit of trash to pick through here. Searching through it could prove beneficial.
Стимуляторы пригодятся.
What? Who's there?
Ой, что это за? Я таких не видел.
No fighting. I hear something. I hear something.
Что типа такая собака?
You're here. You're here. Stop hiding.
Hold on.
That'll be a good fight.
We may have a problem here. I don't think we're alone. Long live the Brotherhood!
Да ты больной, что ли? Сейчас паладин тут. У меня тут важное дело, мне надо. Читалочки. Надо все облутать, а потом уже. О, тут много лутать. Блять, супермутанты, любители 38 патронов, это просто капец. Так, туда что-то там далеко идти куда-то. А, это, наверное, вот сюда мы вышли. Ну да, мы вышли сюда как раз. Типа какие-то складские помещения, что ли. Что, типа это... Тут еще радиация, да, дело в том, что... Нет, X. Так, и что, и все, что тут интересного есть, в общем. Все, поговорим, короче, с Дантом. Где он там, сука, паладин?
Excuse me, Paladin Dance?
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Why do you hate super mutants so much?
They're responsible for the death of a close friend, a Brotherhood knight named Cutler. So when you ask if I hate them, I say hate's too gentle a word. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
Don't apologize. It reminds me why I'm doing this.
Thank you, brother. It's good to know you're taking my advice to heart. Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
Так, я понял. Да я больше рейдеров ненавижу, чем супермутантов. Ну, супермутанты такое, конечно, себе. А вот рейдеры сволочи настоящие. И гули. Вот гули пипец просто. Те еще твари. Так, ладно, давайте пойдем по следующему заданию.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
Хотите докачать.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile...
Да, блядский рот, куда это? Ага, понял. Что опять со звуком? Проблема какая-то. О, голос у меня такой печальненький, может, это просто и тихо, может, говорю, уже 3 часа ночи, как бы. Я думал, это может легендарный какой-то. Да, слышу, возня. Да нормально тут возня такая. С кем они воевали? Ада.
My friends did not survive the attack. Thank you for assisting. I was certain to meet my end here as well.
Are you okay?
Physically, the damage is minor, but I am registering sadness and anger at the loss of my friends. It may sound strange coming from a robot, but they were my family. Again, I thank you for your efforts. I know they would have thanked you as well.
I'm sorry for your loss.
My name is Ada. This was the 3rd time we've been attacked by robots like these. Even with the weapon and detection upgrades Jackson gave me, I was unable to defend them.
Tell me about these robots.
They roam the Commonwealth and claim to be restoring order. We've seen them fighting raiders, but they've also attacked innocents, settlers, merchants, and caravans like ours. We knew we ran the risk of encountering more of these hostile robots if we stayed in the Commonwealth. If only we had made the decision to leave.
You couldn't have known something like this would happen.
The probability of attack was high. I should have forced our departure. In recompense, I will seek justice for my friends and stop these robots from causing further harm. It's time to uncover the source and confront their leader, the Mechanist.
You'll need help if you want to succeed.
I'm aware of this. You have shown willingness to aid others. I ask that you please assist me in stopping this Mechanist. In return, I can give you the schematics to build your own robot workbench, so you have additional resources in this undertaking.
You want revenge, don't you?
I admit my goal is twofold. Stopping the Mechanist both protects the Commonwealth and allows me to avenge my fallen friends. I won't rest until I see this threat dissolved. I owe it to them. Now, we last saw a group of the Mechanist robots at the General Atomics factory. You may find information there that will lead us to the Mechanist. I will follow and assist with your permission.
Yeah, let's go, Ada.
General Atomics has valuable salvage. Chances are high the robots are still there.
Отлично.
I suggest we take as much as we can carry.
Откуда тут такие зажиточные? Оу. Нормально. Заряженные. Заряженные тут. Мне кажется, или их тут было больше. Да, вот тут еще валяются. Ну, верстак для роботов это такая незаменимая вещь вообще в хозяйстве. Так, хорошо. Так, пока мы отменим задание без пощады и продолжим приключения, в общем. Кто тут с кем воюет? Вот вашу, вы чё? Охренеть. Да, это будет сложно. Ну, у этих роботов можно все брать. Очень мало, конечно, патронов у меня осталось. Слушай, а до этого, по-моему... Блин, тут везде роботы, в общем. Я не помню, Ада, по-моему, негативный персонаж, в общем-то. По-моему, она какие-то козни строит. Что-то она замышляет, в общем-то. Да, сука, матрос. Я по дну просто хожу, да? Отлично. Это мое оружие стало довольно-таки слабым. Ого. Больной ублюдок. Блин, очень мало боеприпасов. Очень мало боеприпасов. Так, очень мало патронов. Да сука, и гули, и робот. Кого тут только нету. Зато я средние замки еще не могу взламывать. Девять патронов. Не, мне надо возвращаться и искать патроны, в общем. Думаю, как-нибудь в следующий раз мы выполним задание. Да, я думаю, мы в следующий раз выполним задание. Пойдем сдадим. Патронов вообще реально 9 штук осталось. Это бы крышечек раздобыть, конечно, много же было. Не знаю, для этого надо тягать все барахло просто с собой.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way, because our mission here has only just begun. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
Anything you need, Elder. You just say the word.
I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Aren't there any pre-war records about the Institute that might help us?
Our records indicate that the Institute was born from the remnants of a pre-war educational facility, the Commonwealth Institute of Technology. The ruins of the facility are at the center of the city, but we've already searched them thoroughly. The location appears to have been abandoned long ago, so it appears that the trail ends there. Anything else, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
Так, отлично. А где же мой паладин Данта?
Hey.
What can I do for you?
Hey.
I'd be happy to help if I can.
Wait there.
Certainly.
Reactor jitter.
Hey, Ada.
How may I be of service, sir?
It's time for you to go.
I hope I've done nothing to offend you, sir. Have a pleasant journey.
Sanctuary Hills. Пойди в Sanctuary. Блин, нахер я ее взял? Где паладина Данта найти, а? Где мой паладин Дант?
Joining our cause was the wisest decision of your life, brother.
Сука. Так, ладно. А ну стоп, в чем у меня там с предметами? Есть что на продажу? Насобиралась это-то немножко. Ладно, так, значит, идем по заданию. Первые шаги. Для этого нам надо переместиться сюда. Чё не по пушкам-то вообще? Блин, по пушкам вообще все очень плохо. Зато смотри, какие я пульки нашел-то. Отличные. Это хорошо. Здорово. Здорово, бродяги.
But it's something. What do you want? We don't need any more trouble around here.
Take it easy. I'm with the Minutemen. I'm here to help.
You're with the Minutemen? I didn't really think you fellas still existed. We sent word with one of them passing traders. But honestly, I never expected anything to come of it. Most people don't put much stock in the Minutemen these days. After Quincy. Bad business, that.
We're rebuilding the Minutemen from the ground up. We're the good guys again.
Glad to hear it. No question that things have been worse since the Minutemen fell to pieces. There's a raider gang that's been giving us trouble for weeks. Stealing food and supplies, threatening to kill us all if we don't pony up. We know where they're coming from, but we can't go up against a gang like that.
I took care of some raiders earlier.
No kidding? That's the best
О,
piece of news we've
отлично.
had around here
Вообще,
for a good long time.
я когда-то уже
You know what?
зачистил, походу,
I'm gonna
это
take a chance
место.
on you. If we want things to get better, we've got to start helping each other. So, we're in. You can count on us if you need help down the line. Thanks again, friend.
Отлично. Гаусс. Пушка. Рельсотрон. Так, отлично.
Hey.
You know that settlement you sent me to help? They've decided to join the Minutemen.
That's great news. I knew you were the right person for the job. By the way, not much use yet, but once we have more allied settlements, you'll have help whenever you need it. I don't think I ever told you what happened to the Minutemen. How I ended up as the last one.
I figured you'd tell me when you were ready.
Have you heard of the Quincy massacre?
You guys came from Quincy, didn't you?
That's right. Mama Murphy, Sturgis, the Longs. They were all from Quincy. I was with Colonel Hollis's group. A mercenary group called the Gunners was attacking Quincy. The people there called for the Minutemen to help. We were the only ones that came. The other groups, they just turned their backs on us and the folks in Quincy. Only a few of us got out alive. Colonel Hollis was dead, so I ended up in charge of the survivors. We never found a safe place to settle. One disaster after another. You saw how it ended in Concord?
As long as you don't give up, the Minutemen will survive.
I'm not about to give up, but I can't protect the Commonwealth all by myself. Hell, I could barely protect these people. That's why I'm talking to you. I can't rebuild the Minutemen, but I think you can.
Hey, that means a lot coming from you, Garvey.
I appreciate that. Does that mean you'll do it?
Okay, I'll do it.
Good. Good. Welcome aboard. I feel like this is a whole new start for the Minutemen, and the Commonwealth, too. Don't worry. I'll be right beside you all the way, General.
That's quite a promotion you just gave me.
The leader of the Minutemen has always held the rank of General. Our last leader was General Becker. After he died back in '82, nobody could agree on who should take his place. The one good thing about being the last Minuteman is there's no one to argue with me when I say you're the new general. Now it's your job to make it more than an empty title. I've got something a bit different for you.
Так, отлично, давай.
Our scouts have found a promising spot for a new settlement. The trouble is that some kind of vicious beasts are lairing there. Once you clear it out, set up a radio beacon to let settlers know about it.
Так, вот тут
Before
это...
you know it, we'll have a thriving new farm instead of wasteland. We'll take back the Commonwealth, one piece at a time.
Окей, вот как раз вот это вот место. Мне вот это место сильно не очень нравится. А вот там форт, в принципе, неплохо. Сейчас я покажу поближе. Правда, патронов у меня нету, там здоровая Годзилла на меня нападет. Так, давайте-ка, наверное, сначала закупимся. Да, давайте. Ну, давайте пройдем, посмотрим. Это место откроем уже, чтобы не бегать. Там просто здоровый этот лазит. Как он спал? А, кстати, вот тут место можно неплохое построить. Ну что со звуком в этой игре? Гребаная крыса. Все отлично. Есть верстак тут. Ну, так-то радиация, в принципе, ну, ничего. Чьи-то в норме. В порядке вещей, типа, все. Вот это мы основу построим, в общем, свой свою крепость, в общем. Давайте только я вне серии это все сделаем. Сейчас мы только тут расчистимся. С этих бочек, что ли, так фонить, я не понять не могу. Если я их поубираю, то все равно фонит. О, теперь не фонит. Отлично. Сейчас обнесемся забором. Нормально так. Ой, меня за эту музыку забанят, вы не поверите. Монетизация решат сейчас. Откройся дверь, пожалуйста. Фух. Нахер вообще радио. Так, отлично. По-моему, все расчислили, можно тут это пособирать еще. Сейчас обнесемся забором, и будет вот это наше поселение, в общем. В принципе, я думаю, кому это не интересно, можете уже выключать видео. А кому интересно, в общем, оставайтесь, а сейчас построим наше, собственно, поселение нормальное. Да, именно так мы поступим. Сейчас там дерево соберем, тут еще металла немного есть. Собственно, начинаем. Сенчури Хиллс мне никогда не нравился. Отвратительный город вообще. Колдоебины эти. Надеюсь, мне ресурсов хватит. Так, ну и начнем. Начнем. Структуры. Заборы тут, по-моему, есть. Двери. Заборы. Заборы из проволоки, нет? Ну, это такое детский лепет вообще, честно говоря. Не, это дичь. Надо нормальный забор делать. О! Это нормальный забор, я понимаю. Так, давайте посмотрим еще, что-то у нас есть. Такой, чтобы крепился сразу куда-то. Или просто стеной обнести все. Хотя он не крепится просто. Допустим, если вот так вот сделаем. Ну, в принципе, нормально. Надо что-то другое. Двери. И там есть просто вот такой вот подлиннее он будет. Мне кажется, это будет экономнее гораздо. Нормально же, да? Да, вообще четко. Да пойдет. А вот это мне не нравится, что это уже какая-то дичь просто происходит. Ну, пойдет. Так, надо вкачать перк, чтобы у нас была возможность на все города использовать наши ресурсы. Yeah. Так, что у нас получается? Так, а давайте посмотрим, что у нас там с перком получается этим. Как он называется? Сколько я помню, он называется... По-моему, так. Что-то неправильно я, наверное, сделал. О. Да, это что-то горело. Пойдет. Я, наверное, какой-то не тот перк вкачал. Наверное, какой-то не тот перк. Блин, а как же этот называется? Коллекционер крышек, это не то. Лазончик. Белый пес. Подрывник. Взломщик. Нет. Радиомаяк, да? Я не понял, а чё? Я чё, уже где-то поставил? А. Ой, я хочу туда, наверх. Можно куда-то запихнуть? А, ну там же питание нужно. Давай пока здесь просто поставим. Все отлично.
I cleared out that spot you sent me to and set up a radio beacon there.
That's great news. Once folks have some place to call their own, they'll be willing to help defend it. As usual, I have something else for you to look into.
Ладно,
I'll mark it on your map.
ребятушки.
Go find out what they need. We could use more settlements supporting our cause.
Давайте-ка, наверное, на этом серию мы закончим. В принципе, довольно-таки длинная. А пока, ребят, всем спасибо за просмотр и до новых встреч. Пока.